They always serves its back with the lowest level possible challenge. And we're just outside the Temple of Ancients here, and we're gonna go inside. I showed you before how close you could get to reveal, because it is important. So do that, and then, just for clarity's sake, we do. Yeah, maybe that. And then let's introduce this. We do that. Right, and then I think this one should be light. More ones, please. Maybe this should be less powerful red. Right, and then this should be less powerful yellow. Right, and then think like that. We should get it. Not there. In here. Let's do this. Top like that. And then grab this pin more out. That's much better on the eyes actually. Okay. Save it to another salt here. See, that's more better on the eyes actually, so that to not have it like too strong and stuff that, you know. Okay. That took a while to set up, but here it is spot 11 by the way, so yeah. Let's go Temple of Ancient. I will probably need to get the notes just to check once we get to the correct room to do it. Or we could use it with blind and, you know. I want to go inside you, yeah. Black materia blog. Luke. Number 9. Saluta me. Some of the thugs, oh, I've been trapped. It's not the promised land, seems to certain. And then we could do like a darker version of this eventually, like a blue version of this, where the red is like blue and like the yellow is maybe purple, or the orange is purple, and the yellow is maybe like teal or like, you know, cyan. Because then I basically would want to make sure that okay, this goes to blue. This one instead would maybe keep this at 220 and then use to move the red and use that 220 to this. So that, you know, saying, you know, there are ways. And then this one will be here because then you would just move this and use that 112 on the blue instead. So that, so there will be ways to make this, you know, like a let's build Keystone. And it's just like Temple of Ancients. Which looks so overwhelming at first, like, oh shit, this is a mercy place. You can see how they have a big hat, they have a big beard and stuff there, but they're not like floating like you know, that thing is. Yeah, you cannot go here by the way, just to show. So, some interesting enemies we can face here. And here we can get a Trident. Yeah, you cannot go up there. Just need to double check. But then you get from that exit from one other thing, but yeah. We have a turbo ether there, so now we have 2 turbo ethers. Can we get the mine source? Again, can you sell? But keep in mind that if we had used all the sources on a character at this point, that character could have gotten pretty strong. And this should be silver rifle, which we can't sell because we're not going to be using Vincent, of course, obviously. Yum yum. Yum yum. Right, that's the removes the tranquilizer effect. I need to remember that for next time. Right, so we sell the silver I think for only 1500. Så då vart man ju från 1150. And sell the Microsoft for free. You can also of course get high potions here, which actually high potions pay for how much? Yeah, 500 is actually really good at this point, because that's more than our max health, technically. What is it for each one? Is it 300? Same for the Phoenix Down, so you could get 99 of them, but yeah, that would be a waste, I think. Yeah, we can't go back easily, which is why I'm saving in my novice left. I thought you had a PSS function in here. Stuff that, but maybe that's until a later one. Right, and that's all. No, it's just, yeah. And we get a rocket punch. Rocket punch. Which rocket punch is really good for Barret, because that's also one of those weapons. Oh, that was lucky that was insta escape there. Right, and this way we can go up. Because this is very important that we do, because this is magic plus, correct? Is it luck? It's luck plus. Still luck plus is absolutely massive, because luck will help with dodging, and it is especially useful for that one encounter and stuff like that, but yeah. Miss. Liquid poison. Like there's a ability to be trying to do status effects on us. Shit. Machine. 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 Ossitos. Machine. And then a machine. This way. It's gonna show us something. Okay, so let's Publishers battle to extend the Princess Battle Force and sale of that. So since he exits there, we go on like, since number one is where it's entered, it's the third one. It's the third one on this full And you also need to go through all of the workload. So we need to do number 3, number 4, number 5. Place of enemies, number 6 of course. 7 is number 7. And if the X is of course the same overall already. So we need to do number 6, number 4, number 5, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 8. Imagine if it's supposed to be all these things. Yeah. So we're going to show me. Be careful saying really out. That's why she gets so pissed off and stuff that you know. Oh, I don't think I it's not enough outside. And then Sephiroth comes in and be like, yo. Sup y'all, this is me, it's your boy. It's your boy Sephiroth Gold. Sephiroth. Alright, and Sephiroth doesn't even get the music, so open the door. Well done. Because yeah, if we would have left the keystone alone, Sephiroth would have never gotten inside Temple of Incense and stuff that, you know. Well, actually, the fake Sephiroth, of course, yeah, you know. This is also not a prediction that Sephiroth is sending out, but it's still like the guy with the tattoo, the closest Sephiroth clone and stuff that, so yeah. That's actually pretty funny also that early on, in earlier drafts, Yuffie were actually supposed to be like a soldier as well. You can kind of tell a remnant from that is the fact that she also has the shoulder pad just like Claude has and stuff that, you know. Yeah. We got that smart material. Temple of Incense. Okay. With myself. Speed up time. 4. Hurry, Claude, before you get moved off. Princess Guard. A quote ultimate weapon, so to speak. Raises power when you need to protect others. That's her quote ultimate weapon, but I don't consider it to be her true quote ultimate weapon because it has material growth on it. Instead, I consider the umbrella to be more like her real ultimate weapon. See now. Always want to do it from this angle because I explained why like several times before, you know. I'll go to number next with myself. Was it 4 and 5? 4 and 5 is and then 6 is 7 is covered, so 7 of these. Because the chest bag that's on 3 is for the chest bag that's on 1 and number 3. 2 is there. 2 and 1. 2 is there. And it's there. Yeah, it's there. 4 there. shell legacy. As as well, so yes, it's number 6, no, number 7, number 8, please. Number 7 and number 8. Number 7 and number 8 of the list, and this should be a ribbon. This is the ribbon. It's huge. Huge. The ribbon is absolutely huge here. See now? This just because this just makes it easy, and this makes also no risk that you ever get knocked off by that or that you have to wait for that. Prove it myself, speed up time. Right, and this is the battle trumpet or the shell trumpet sound. Okay, so now it's time to proceed. Speed up time. Need to piss pretty badly. There we go, my galaxy. That should be everything done. Right? Yes, that should be everything. Quick dishes. Stop. So since he always entered the one on the left there, that means that it's always the number 1 there. And then of course to end up at the top, we need to go inside number 7, which is the bottom right one. So we need to go on the 3rd one on the 2nd floor, if I got it correctly. That's what I say. The one on the 2nd floor, and then use the one to the very left. First, of course, we proceed. Use to that. Use this. With myself. Go back in time. That's time, you may proceed. There. It goes through there basically. Actually, you need to go all the way here. Boom, and then it's the 3rd door. Get it, and then you jump here, and then it's the very door to the furthest right here. You use that, and then that's where glove, Tifa, as you can see, which is also one of those so-called yoke weapons. So, yeah. Ball, arrange. We'll see what the setup will be here. I'm gonna do more train class there. We have 1 train class. Do that and proceed immediately. Proceed now. I'm gonna need to go and take a piss though, a bit quick though. I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna use it out of the game so we don't spend a bunch of time in the menu there. That is a waste there. Yes, I know we spent some time there before and stuff like that. So now we've saved, but I saved in correct slot, right? Yeah. I did not save over the other thing. I did not save over the purple. And we did not. Good. I'm just gonna go and take a quick piece, and I'm gonna do the setup for the material and stuff there, and probably just for the material and everything. And so that's yeah. So I'm going to take a piss now. Then we're going to stop the material and then we're going to fight that thing. But yeah, of course, if we would have had fire, I mean, we do have the firing we could use in that fight as well. And so that what which we might actually end up use, but we'll see. But that the dragon shouldn't be a problem. It should be the next fight that should be a problem and stuff that. And yeah, because technically we have no way to. I mean, we could level up more levels if we would need to, but I want to try and avoid that with whatever means possible. So yeah, I see what's in. Okay, I am back, everyone. Just gonna drink some water. Sometimes this one we can accept stop that. Okay. Okay, we are back. Okay, that took quite a while actually. Right. Got the below engines again. So we've gotten all of the stuff now. We can pretty much get here. So that now sadly we don't get like a PHS here, as you can see. You don't get a PHS here. So let's do this setup then. We shouldn't read power waste yet though. I think keeping her alive is a little better at this point. We use slap on all of the arm materials here maybe. But there's one arm material on her. And then also restore, revive. Long range counterattack. Luck plus. Chocomob. Shiva. Viata. Titan. Ramu. Ifrit. Elon Tifas. Tifa. Death Blow and Tifa. Tifa. I don't think Trine is going to be good in none of these fights here, but we want lightning of course, so we can get lightning up. Ice Fire. Earth is closest, but it's a 425 in health. Let's make sure they are full here. Now, theoretically, also you can go and shop here and stuff that if you actually need to. So we're not doomed or anything, you know, if we would fail. So that's up here. I don't know why it felt like they got changed there in the party order there. For some reason. Right, so Claude is using as little as possible. So that, yeah. Of course, every slot now is double and stuff that which is going to be pretty good. So there's some magic defense. Claude is 56, 52, 52. That's good. Sadly, of course, this room is now locked and stuff that, like, you have to watch to this cutscene if you die on this boss. And stuff that, which, you know, is absolute. This is really bad. The thing is, I really want to do this boss I really want to do this boss without using a single one of my Molotovs, hopefully. And of course you might say, oh, and you can get Dragon Armlet after this boss, which is true as well. So, but yeah. Keep in mind, of course, is that this XP from this dragon, I believe, is actually pretty decent as well. So, you know. Because the thing is just that, yes, it would be safe here and stuff like that, and people say that, oh, the black robes, would you sacrifice themselves to get it? Except we have seen that no black robe made it actually inside and stuff that, you know. Stuff that, yeah. So it is just because of Claude being here that's the only way, you know, we can get the black materia out of here, but it's actually bad to get the black materia out of here. If they would have left it in the Temple of Ancient, then Sephiroth would have never been able to get his hand on it, but yeah. Sephiroth got away. Here's just Meteor. But I wonder why they made it look like Egyptian hieroglyphs and stuff that, you know. Aha, it's not me. Red dragon, specifically. Is that bad? Nope, that's not bad. Soccer Monk. Or slash. Wow, she can't even afford to cast Kryota there actually. I think we can buy on the dragon. You see, we have 30 more posts here. Alright, it's pretty bad to not have a quick kill with any fancy magic there. He's level 39. Only 6,800 though, is not that much wow. Ow, I'm Oh, free fall! I can't use the fit here. I can cast Ice on it though. Are you kidding me right now? I always tweet or something like that. Hopefully that cure will go off here. Q-Claw first. Okay, it does cost fire, so we probably cannot do that. Or did it heal fire? I forgot if it did or not. We'll have quick. I want some quick damage here. Just don't do it on. And 6 down. Anger of the Lamb. Or is it? Yeah, Anger of the Lamb. Cool. Okay. That's bad. No! God damn it. It's almost dead though. Oh, I mean, that kind of works out. Now they get back the XP they were missing here. Kinda. The one that Claw took. Yeah, sure, they're not getting the maximum here that they should be getting. We get Bahamut materia. Yeah, we can just put the revive on Slumdrank. Just replace any of her medics there. And then he should be able to just kill everyone up. And then exchange ice with revive. Okay, now we have access to Dragon Armlet, which of course is huge. And stuff like that. Black materia. Black materia. Support has a lot of different flunkies. And let's use something that Claw tells himself and stuff like that. Because, as I said again, the Black Apes have no way to make it in and stuff like that, you know. And do we want to do a different setup here? Probably a ribbon like this, power wrist like this. Right, it doesn't do statuses, I don't think. So yeah, we're gonna reapply it anyway, so we use the rest there first before we do the setup. So ribbon power wrist, firing we don't need. Here, wait, who has the highest? 108, 108. So we used to use the arm material here. Actually, it's not defense percentage. It's 10%, 10%, 9%. So she's gonna get luck. Or you get the luck so that you go to. Oh, she doesn't improve with that, okay. She probably does if I give her steel. Nah, not okay. How much? Yata. Right then. Ramu. Ufuk, Suda, Chocomog. Ice. I think fire. Restore. She goes earth. One needs revive. Poison. Gravity. All materia. All materia. All materia. All materia. And all materia. I'm not covered, that would be bad. Actually, death blow. Put that on material there instead. They're gonna put the death blow in, and then the on material. So she will be death blowing. So yeah, now we tranquilize and the party, and yeah, we're going with the double up build, which might not be the best thing to do here actually, and stuff that. And sadly, we have no ways to PHS once when we're inside, so that's it. Okay. And now basically there's no way to fall off because now you can only leave the temple and stuff like that. So now Demon Wall. This fight is going to be interesting because this might go horrible or it might go really good. I don't think we equipped anyone with sense though. How much? Have one epilepsy. forgot how much each summon do though. I know that technically it's only Bahamut that don't really do a lot of damage and stuff like that. Bahamut is a sweet 15,000 or no. Of course, if we had Dragon Armor here, we could have used heal all here. I could also heal himself here. Let's see how much does the armor do. You're dealing it 1, okay. She's just dead. 4. See, that is why I was worried, because if we screw up this fight and we cannot beat it, then we have no way to go back and get like Phoenix Downs and stuff like that. No. We could use things or couldn't completely to use things to more powerful weapons and stuff like that, you know. We need to do that just so we can get some back here. Maybe we can actually. I forgot if Crosslash worked here or not. He's just dead. We're actually just dead. Okay, so that's a plan that's not gonna work. So what we used. Maybe we need to do something like this then. Actually. Right, so instead restore with all here. This is called for. Maybe Yoshiyuki like that instead. Not Yoshiyuki, I think we need to do it with Twin Blade actually here. So restore knowledge that we want here. We want Bahamut. Actually, we should go with the luck. No, luck on. For luck. Like long range, counter attack, and death blow. So we only want the stuff that's necessary here. We don't want anything extra. So we don't have a single Phoenix down. Not a single one, correct. Hope not a single Phoenix down. And I would have loved to have skipped out on the drive otherwise. Yacht, I don't think he's gonna do that much damage though, so maybe cover with him. Steven Claude as well here. Maybe presents. Presents morph manipulate. I don't know, do we want enemies to do try and do decent damage? I mean, let's just slap elemental maybe on. I don't know if that works actually. Because he already has Dragon on it, so. I mean, we might as well use, because, you know, just to have elemental gain some effects and then just have that effect there. And then just keep her and the skill there. Right, so we don't lose that much health here. So that with him. Now they have slightly more health now, and so I know that she should probably go with cover normally here instead. Let's see how this goes. This has been part 11, I think, right? Like part 9 is the first one we did, then part 10, then part 11, which is this one. So I'm going to be back in part 12. I hope we say it properly, because the only difference I could think about or make after this would be that we use another thing instead. That we use Yoshi. Lots of that. Because the main problem again is yes, our HP is low. If we would have had HP pluses here, there wouldn't be much of an issue and stuff. That if we had enough HP pluses, of course, so it's the fact that we don't have big guard either. So let's go to her. So we start with that, so we cure all immediately here. Using this. So cure all. We can do that twice, I think. Let's get this 45 with 10,000 HP. Just in the petrify, stupid shit. I think we have no way to cure that actually. That move is supposed to be so fucking rare, that move though. Yeah, that move is supposed to be really rare and stuff that, you know, the old Petrify Eye and stuff that, but this is twice I've seen it now in a short while, you know. So yeah. Okay, so Molotovs will still do damage. Death blow. Yeah, one pulse here. It's actually gonna do Demon Rush here, as you can see. But yeah, I see you all in the next one.